Welcome to the California Gold Rush, 1848 to 1855, by Crew Manwaring. It is January 24th, 1848, a seemingly ordinary day at Sutter's Mill in Colima, California, until carpenter James W. Marshall discovered shimmering flakes in the American River, soon to be known as California gold. That moment sparked the greatest migration in U.S. history, the California Gold Rush. What followed was a powerful wave of human ambition, technological transformation, and profound cultural change in the New West. Land ownership was just ceded to the United States via the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo in February 1848, just days after Marshall's new discovery. The timing seemed to have sealed California's fate. By late 1848 and into 1849, thousands of hopefuls, dubbed the 49ers, converged on the goldfields. Estimates place over 80,000 miners there by 1848, and eventually nearly 300,000 by the mid-1850s. San Francisco exploded, from a sleepy settlement of under 200 in 1846 to over 36,000 by 1852. Immigrants poured from all over, Latin America, Europe, and Asia, even Hawaii. Within a few years, up to 25% of the population was born abroad, and with over 25,000 Chinese miners arriving by 1852, as seen in the right side of this photo. But the gold rush wasn't everyone's lucky break. Most miners scraped by or failed. Work was grueling, and the gold was elusive. A typical day began at dawn. Miners grabbed a quick breakfast, often beans, bread, and coffee, before heading to the river or a claim. In the early years, they used simple tools, pans to swirl river sediment, and cradles or rocker boxes to wash larger quantities of gravel. As easily found surface gold dwindled, miners shifted to more intensive methods, sluice boxes that channeled water over riffles to trap gold, and eventually hydraulic mining, blasting away hillsides with powerful water jets. Conditions were harsh. The summer sun baked the camps, winters brought icy rain, and work meant hours bent over cold, muddy water. Supplies were costly, sometimes more expensive than what a miner could earn in a day. And gambling, theft, and disputes, all of these were just very common. Yet booming demand created opportunities for merchants. An example would be that Levi Strauss. He sold sturdy work pants made from canvas, and Wells Fargo offered financial and shipping services to the gold seekers. In short, while few struck the gold, many struck business. Meanwhile, for indigenous peoples, the consequences were quite devastating. Disease, displacement, and violent confrontation decimated the native populations across all of California. Amid the chaos, California wrote its constitution in 1849 and became the 31st state in 1850, leapfrogging many territories in pace of statehood. The gold rush laid California's economic and demographic foundations forever. Agriculture grew to feed the masses, railroads and banking infrastructure took root, and new towns sprang across the Sierra. Over time, the individual prospector gave way to industrial mining enterprises and tons of new towns, flourishing with people hoping to strike it rich. In just a few short years, the California Gold Rush rewrote the map of America, warding off the frontier, forging the state, and defining dreams of both fortune and loss. From one carpenter's lucky find came a nation's gold-soaked destiny, and a reminder that history is shaped not just by who finds the gold, but who builds what comes after. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the California Gold Rush.